Good morning, TDR family. Welcome back to the channel. This morning we are heading out to Harlingen, Texas. It's about a 30-mile run for us. We're going to be taking the Chevy, the getaway car. We're going to be taking out to a show that they do in Advanced Auto Parts today. We would have loved to take the Chevelle, but unfortunately the Chevelle has way too much gear. I think it's got 373s in it. The last time I drove it, it was doing like 70 miles an hour, was coming in at like 3,500 RPM. And that's just a little bit too much for the big block. I don't like to ring it out like that. But the Chevy, of course, has a 5.3 4L60E. It's a good cruiser, probably gets great gas mileage. Haven't really looked into it yet, but yeah. So anyway, it's gonna be a warm day, but I don't plan on being out there all day, but I'm just gonna go check out some of the cars that show up. It's the only show going on today. Might as well go check it out. Let's go. Cars have the aerodynamic efficiency of a brick. It's super windy, man, up on the expressway. I didn't expect to be this windy. I mean, the palm trees are like literally bending over. It's so windy. So yeah, man, the car's getting thrown around pretty good. You know, the alignment on these cars is not like a modern car. They literally have like zero camber, zero caster. So you know, they don't roll the same way like a modern car would, but we'll get there, man. We're doing about 65 miles an hour, just cruising, and just trying to be safe.
I'm in danger.
And like I said, the car will roll 70, 80 miles an hour down the road, no problem. But it's so windy that, you know, I'm kind of like just trying to keep the car straight. So anyway, we'll get there in a little bit. Hopefully the winds will calm down on the way home. All right, man, had to get off the freeway. So what I thought might happen happened. The hood came unlatched. It does have the safety latch that caught it, but I did see it pop up. So I'm gonna stop here real quick and slam it back down again. Normally wouldn't happen, but man, it's so windy, and I sped up a little bit. I got up to about 70 because I don't know what it is, man. I'm in the slow lane trying to do 60, 65, and I keep running up on people that are going even slower than I am. And there's people coming up that are doing like freaking 50 miles an hour, so I keep having to go around them. And right now I sped up to about 70, and I hit a pretty good bump on a bridge, and the hood went bop. It popped up. It's like, oh crap. So yeah, let's get out and slam it back down again. Yeah. All right, I might need both hands to slam it down. All right, we got it. Didn't scare me because I know it's got that safety latch that keeps it from going all the way. Now that I think about it, my other 54 that I had, the one that was on air ride, that car had hood pins on it. And I always wondered, why does this car have hood pins? Well, now I know. Anyway, we're about a quarter of the way there. Actually, about a quarter of the way to get there. So we're there. We'll be there about another 10, 15 minutes. Let's go. Should have said we're about 3/4 of the way there. All right. So the rest of the way is pretty smooth. The road's kind of smooth out, so we should be fine. And again, I think as long as I keep it at about 60, 65, we're good. But it's just the wind, man. The wind is just bad. And like I said, you stay on the surface streets or on the feeders, you're good. But once you get on up on the highway and try to do 60, 65, the wind goes crazy. But I do want to get there, so I don't want to take surface streets. Let me get ahead of this guy here. Like I said, I try to take it easy, but man, you got people driving way slower than I am. So without putting hood pins, if anyone has a good solution for keeping the hoods closed on these cars, let me know. I'm gonna stay on the frontage roads, man, because so as we're going to Harlingen, we're getting near and closer to the coast. So we're getting into those coastal winds, and it looks like the wind is a lot worse over here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get off, get back on, you know, just to avoid the stop signs. And then, like I said, I've driven the car in Austin 70, 75 miles an hour. Not a problem, man. You know, but here in our area, the winds are so bad right now that I just don't want to take a chance and having the hood pop open on me. Our exit's coming up, but this is what I'm talking about. This guy in front of me is doing 50 miles an hour. You know, speed limit through this area here is like 65, I think. This dude's doing 50. Now I could pass him, but I'm gonna have to like speed up, and then my exit's coming up, so I'm just gonna chill here, stay behind him. But he's actually slowed down a couple of times, down to 45. You know, so all right, like I said, we're almost there. All right, we made it out here without dying. Thank God. Nah, I'm just kidding, man. If it hadn't been for the wind, it would have been a great drive, but it's just too darn windy, man. Even standing out here, it's super windy. Oh, hang on. All right, so yeah, man, Chevy's great. I found another cool Chevy to park next to, so that's cool. Had a few guys already come up and look at it. I got the for sale sign on it. I have a Memorial Day special on it. I got it listed for $12,500, so I think that's a good deal for an LS swapped 54 with a lot of work done to it. But let's look around, man. Let's look around before they start up any music or anything. Got the American Legion guys showing up. Nice Chevy. Inline 6. Beautiful 56 Chevy. Let me zoom out a little bit. Shoot, there we go. This one's LS. I've seen this one at another show. But I think it's carbureted. It's got an Edelbrock carburetor on it. That's pretty cool, man. Pretty dependable car as well. This is a Nissan. And it's actually entered in the show. It's car number 13. Cool. All right. And then we got a ton of Corvettes. Corvette City out here. Lots and lots and lots of Corvettes. So, this is cool. This is my favorite body style Corvette. Got a Z06. LT4. Yeah, this is a C7, I believe. It's my favorite body style. But I'm too tall, too big. I don't fit in them. C5 Corvette. Let's see, we got a Challenger 3.6 VVT. A nice third gen Camaro. This car actually belonged to one of my employees for a little while, and then he had a few too many cars, so he ended up selling it. And then this guy bought it, and quite honestly, did an awesome job on it, man. He did a lot of detail work, swapped out the wheels, did a lot of work on it. We almost bought this car. We actually did some work on it at our shop, but man, I just didn't need it at the time. Here we have a ZL1 Camaro. We've had one of these. We had a 2017 ZL1 Camaro. It's pretty cool. Oh, that's what this is. It's 2017. That's what we had also. If you go back through my videos, you can actually see where we raced the ZL1 Camaro against one of my Hellcats. Hellcat 1, by the way. There's another Camaro. Pretty cool. 2010. I'm thinking about picking one of these up, man. You know, everybody says they're super heavy, and they are, but I don't care. I really like the body style. You know, I like the interior on them. Man, the wind. All right, let's go check out the other side. Go. More Corvettes. C8s. Lots of C8s.
Fernando and Rebecca.
Get around here.
You got that 54, right?
There's a black C8. It's pretty cool, man. I like the interior. I like the red. Here we go. 70 SS Chevelle. I like the speaker grills. You can't see them. Sun's right on top of me. You can't see them, but it's got like square factory style speaker grills. I think they look cool. Horseshoe shifter, bucket seats like mine. It's open. Cool. It's nice. Looks like it's got a 396 big block. Cool. Air conditioning. Nice. Yeah, this is sweet, man. This is really nice. I like it. I like how they finished the hood. On my car, the hood is blue like the rest of the car. On this one, they just did it black, but I think that's pretty cool too, you know. Real nice, man. I need new inner fenders. Mine are all junky. I need to order new inner fenders for mine. That's pretty cool. Got another C8 Corvette. Here we go. They're gonna say a prayer before the show. So this show is what I call a no-hate zone show. It's open to anybody, man. We're all car guys in the end, right? And I get it. Some shows are strictly for classic cars. You know, cool. You know, I have some. But then, you know, you got shows like this on Memorial Day. Where you can basically just bring out whatever you have. So we got a couple of 5.0s. Really nice ones. I like this blue one. What is that? Grabber Blue? I think that's what that's called. Got a huge Duramax 2500 HD on big wheels. Pretty cool. Got a bullnose flare side Ford. I think I saw this one at another show a couple of weeks ago. But it's pretty cool. Love the paint. It's got a 5.0. Got a Trans Am. Awesome. I like the Firebird on the intake. That's pretty cool. Got a really cool Lambo Stang. The Mustang with Lamborghini doors. Pretty cool, man. Man, are those doors heavy? Any of you guys own any of these? It just seems like those doors would be pretty heavy. But anyway, it's pretty cool. Check out this Hummer. Woo! I think it's huge. Man, what's it got on it? These tires are huge. So it's got 19.5 by 44s. That's what these wheels are. 19.5 by 44. Well, the tires, I mean, suspension's done really nice. Really cool. Waited around a little bit longer to see if any more classics would show up. We got a few. Got a awesome 68 Camaro. Real nice rally wheels. Small block Chevy. Really simple setup. Pretty cool. 74 Challenger. 344 barrel. '74 Dodge Duster. Pretty cool. Pretty cool Mopar. Little 5-window. Kind of have to stay away from this one a little bit because it got the music playing. And it's pretty close to where this car is. 1934 Chevrolet Coupe. It's got tri-power. It's got flames. Steelies. Pretty cool. That's it. It got hot, man. They said the heat index today is going to be about 107. And it's starting to feel like it's getting close to lunch. So overall, pretty cool show. Good mix of cars. You know, quite a few people show up. This is a judge show, so you do have the judges walking around, checking out the cars for the trophies and awards and stuff like that. I usually don't register for stuff like that, especially with this car. But yeah, so we got about another half-hour drive home. So anyway, thanks again for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share with your friends. We'll see you guys on the next video.